Run, Flip, run. It'll be okay.
What do you think of that intro?
It's the best intro.
I love it.
We have it's funny because my backup.
What's our problem?
The spinner crashed.
That's okay. So we're just not doing spinner day today. I'm okay with that.
Are we not doing spinner day today?
I went to load it and it went, sorry. You're no longer supported. And I'm like,
oh, that's okay.
Asshole.
That's okay. We can do something else today.
Hey, quick question. Can anybody else see if we're actually transmitting on YouTube? Because I can't see it.
I still have waiting. Hold on. Let me unload it and reload it.
We're having all kinds of things going on
Yeah,
today.
no, we're not on yet.
Oh, the lag might be exciting then.
Woo!
Woot woot! I hope you're all having a good time because we've been on for 2 minutes. Ooh, we're gonna have a 5-minute lag.
I had a couple of people last night, whether it was through Snap or through other social medias, say that they were going to sub because I told them they were talking about my makeup look yesterday, and I was like, if you want to see more, here's the channel. And they were like, oh, we're subbing. Oh, we're subbing.
Awesome.
I was like, yeah.
Welcome to Planet Flipside.
We pimp ourselves out for anything.
Stay for the violence.
Hi.
We've got 4 people waiting. We start transmitting.
Epic. All the timing on that was epic. Hi, bing, subscription, bing, subscription. Let me see if I can get YouTube up. So, okay, so I am really not in a very makeup mood at all. I'm going to be upfront and honest with you, and I don't believe Doll is either. I don't know how Cherry's doing.
I need at least eyebrows and something.
Yeah. So we're going to be kind of minimalist today, but we can talk.
Oh, absolutely.
If you guys want to hear us talk, stick around.
Hold on.
There's Myrtle. No, I don't want to subscribe.
You don't want to subscribe to your own channel? What the shit?
No, they wanted me to subscribe to YouTube Live or something like that. Oh, there we are. We're so cute.
Oh, okay.
There we are.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're still in queue, but like we're not.
No, I said we're cute. Yeah, we're live.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not showing it yet.
Hi.
Yep. Myrtle's
so are you
watching
feeling
us
better
too.
today, Doll? By the way,
I'm feeling so much better today. Oh my god! So let me tell you.
we
what
need
happened.
to find you a dairy-free ranch. That's all I'm gonna say.
It wasn't even the ranch.
It wasn't the ranch.
It wasn't ranch. I had looked at the ranch. I stopped eating the ranch. It wasn't ranch. So what it was
ranch.
I made enchiladas.
And you made it with cheese.
Nope.
No.
Even better. Well, listen, this is crazy.
Okay. So I made enchiladas. I had dairy-free sour cream, all dairy-free, like everything, dairy-free everything. It was dairy-free everything.
Right.
Except for the one thing that I substituted, which was taco seasoning. Now, I didn't.
Where does
hold
taco
on.
seasoning?
So taco seasoning is like what you would normally put on your like whatever.
Tacos?
But no, you put on your meat.
Yeah.
Right. So for enchiladas.
Well, we can't see it yet.
I see it on mine. I don't know what's going on with you.
I don't see it either, but anyway.
And Myrtle's
the taco
here.
seasoning.
So instead of using taco seasoning, which normal people use in enchiladas, I use fajita seasoning.
It's the same thing.
No, it's a little bit of a milder taste. And
one of the things that makes it milder is,
well, didn't know this, powdered milk.
Still dairy, babe.
Yep.
I didn't look.
She didn't notice it.
Didn't look into the ingredients at all. I didn't think that there was any milk in it. I was like, this is taco seasoning. There's nothing in there. This is.
I've been making taco seasoning and fajita seasoning for years by my
That's what I told her. I make my own. I don't even fuck with anyone else's.
And they literally are the same thing. Yeah. Now they don't have the same sweet taste as you would get from a commercial, but you get used to it. I was gonna say mine are different.
We're gonna have to trade recipes someday.
Mine are literally it's chili powder. Fuck, I don't know.
I was
cumin.
Basil.
I don't put basil in mine.
I mean, not basil, oregano.
Well,
I don't put that in there either.
That's one of the things you probably have a different than, because most commercial ones put in oregano.
So when I made them, they came out fantastic, wonderful.
Right.
They were delicious.
Oh, now we're live. Okay.
They just didn't
7-minute lag.
No. Here's the thing, though, is it says that we're live, but it says that we're still waiting. Even though when you go to the page, it says we're live.
And why do they keep using that for a placeholder? They used it on yours. They used it on yours too. I finally fixed it last night. Or I tried to anyway.
Did you do the whole thing?
What whole thing?
All of us?
No, I changed hers to cherry ranch. I haven't changed that part yet. I'm working on it. I haven't gotten that far. I had a whole bunch of stuff changed this week on me, so I haven't gotten that far yet.
I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. I don't blame you. I just, it's
by
there.
the way, you guys, I got a job.
We know.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Matter of fact, the funny thing is I actually typed out and printed out the entire schedule on my time and printed it out and stuck it on the wall so I'd remember when I need to be here for filming.
That's funny. No show yet.
We're working on it.
They might have to get the replay at this point.
I know, right?
Y'all are just gonna have to suck it up, because there's nothing I can do from this end.
Mm-hmm.
And what it sounds like it's the YouTube end, actually. I might have to write a nasty letter. They don't want to piss me off.
Please charging.
I mean, at this point, TikTok, you can do 2 guests on your live. Just saying.
It's not even saying.
I see it now.
Oh, there we go. We're finally on. We are finally on.
Is it the opening?
Nope. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Finally on.
Is it the opening? Wow.
Oops, I forgot about that.
So, guys, since you missed the first 10 minutes of the show, we're not really in a spinner mood or spinner day kind of mood because the spinner fucking broke.
I was just going to say.
So we're just going to do what the fuck ever. And it's kind of probably going to be real minimal today. So just don't come at us. We're just I'm having my 3rd period in 6 weeks. Don't fuck with me, okay?
Poor thing.
It's fucking perimenopause. It's okay. Hi, Mike. Hi, Polite. Hi, hubby. Hi, Muriel.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
I know. I'm going to have to write an email because they can't be doing this to my shows.
No, this is almost 9.5 minutes
This will piss me off.
Oh, my God.
This is the kind of shit that pisses me off.
That's my cat. You guys.
Okay, so at 4:08 y'all's time was when Muriel said, "Hey, we can see you," which means it was 7.5 minutes because of the 30-second delay.
All right.
If that's the actual delay.
So does that mean my entire beginning part nobody heard?
Probably not.
much.
They didn't hear the conversation about the taco seasoning and the fajita seasoning and the job and none of it. None of it.
All right, everybody, you have to go watch the replay. It's a good reason to go watch the replay.
There you go.
Actually,
the reason why I was sick.
Oh, toy! I told Doll the same thing. I said, if whoever the fuck started, if you're the reason why I started, fuck you.
No, mine was like 2 or 3 days ago.
You're 2 or 3 days in. Okay, well, never mind. I rescind my fuck you from you.
I'm 2 or 3 days in. So you guys are following me. Thank you.
I'm tired of trying to sync up with multiple bitches, okay?
No, you guys.
I don't usually sync up with people on the internet.
I just really want to fucking get laid, and I've only been laid once in the last 7 weeks.
Oh, she's watching.
I'm sorry.
Mine started, I got a warning shot last night, and I got it today, and it was like, oh, no, bitch, I'm here.
Oh, no, bitch, I'm here. I'm right here.
So, Doll, I don't know if you got to see the Tiffany look that I did yesterday, but it's gotten pretty positive reviews.
I did, actually. I saw it, and I was upset because I wanted to be a part of that.
I was pretty proud of that one.
Yes, you should be.
So today, right now, at this very second, and this very moment, I'm deciding that I want to do Chucky.
Do it!
I'm gonna use this side, I'm gonna use this
What if you did
side.
half and half, where you did one side was Tiffany and one side was Chucky?
No.
I was just gonna say she won't go for it. She doesn't do halfsies.
I hate doing halfsies. I think it's stupid. Dumb.
It doesn't work for her. It's not stupid. It doesn't work for you.
No, it
Well,
doesn't
I mean,
work for me.
you would only technically need one eyebrow. That's the thing.
So I
What color eyes
did
does he
purple
have?
and blue, and I'm kind of actually digging it.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, she did show me what she did, and she was talking about. I had just woke up to check the messages. I don't get up.
No. Go watch the replay.
I'm not going to talk about what he did.
No. It's
What?
about the thing I told you about the pass. We'll just call it a pass.
Never mind.
We're not talking about any more of that.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
It's gonna be surprise.
Yeah, you did
Y'all
get
just
a new
wait.
wig.
We got a surprise for you all. I got plans. I know I'm
Vixie always
scary.
scheming. I'm just saying.
She is
true.
always scheming.
I always have plans. I love it when a plan comes together. I am the ambassador of chaos.
She loves
I just gave myself a title.
You just upgraded, didn't you?
Yes, I did. On purpose.
it.
Oh, I just took this to another level.
I just took this to another level.
I added green shimmer.
Guess what? I'm a Chucky. I'm gonna be a Chucky. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. All right.
Actually, just so you
You know
know,
the funny thing
my
is-
hubby and I brainstormed in the car today about that subject, and
Are
I'm
you serious?
putting together a list. I'm putting together a list.
Oh, yes. 21 Halloweens.
At the end of this, I'm going to turn around and say, Doll did it better.
No.
See, guys, I added green.
Listen,
I just bumped it a notch.
I
Isn't that
have a
cool?
little more experience than you do. That's all.
That's
when it
it.
comes to like
It's
this
just
kind of stuff.
practice at this point.
And the only reason
I'm
why
aware of that. I'm not saying it is a negative aspect.
no, I'm not gonna. You at your level are amazing.
Yeah, I can't.
Where you
compare
are
my-
at, you do really good work.
Plus, on top of that, you have a completely different. You have a
Yeah.
completely different style. It's like
Exactly.
my.
See, I would
my
kill
lady
to have
Jane-
the inset eyes, but I don't want to have surgery to do that either. Yeah, for me to get rid of my fat fucking eyes, I'd have to have surgery.
I like your eyes.
Justin does too, and I'm like, but they look like my parents.
Well, you are your parents' child, right?
No, I am my father's child.
I am my father's child. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, it's like if you look at Doll and I's Harleys or Doll and I's Lady J, they are completely different concepts, but they're both completely valid.
You're going to be there for Dollhouse on Friday night. You're hoping the Wi-Fi holds. Sweet. Mail call. Vixie, your monitor stand came in.
Awesome. Right. Now I might need to get a new monitor, though.
Okay. First things first, gotta put in my contacts.
Good, because one thing Doll was worried about was D&D, and if you're on the thing, then
oh my god, I was like really worried. I was like, but what about D&D?
And I'm like, we'll get you there. But if Polite and Brent are there too, they're not going to start without them. Especially Polite, since it's her airplane.
For real.
You know, Polite, you just stay here.
Airplane,
we can't start without you.
Hearing random things today.
What?
Oh,
did you say airplane?
Until D&D.
Yeah.
I was like all excited.
Okay.
I was like, I really hope D&D is not messed up by this too.
In Iron Man, the original
I've been
Iron
doing
Man
this for like 5 years now, Brittany, and I'm still at a very basic level, so it's okay. I'm not mad at it.
Oh no, honey, you're a lot.
And if I said that Doll did it better, it's because she's amazing.
No, it's only because I'm a little more experienced and I've been doing this type of stuff consistently for like 5 years.
Well, and here's the thing, like when I was in beauty school, we did makeup classes. I just wasn't interested. We did FX classes. I had more interest in that, except for the fact that they want us to use latex. Yeah. So there was all of that.
Latex is not my...
I used to use latex on other people. When I did, I had to wear gloves. The non-latex gloves. I did a whole darkness costume.
Don't move! Cool. Yeah, Doll, they'd never start without you.
Yeah. Because I was trying to plan things so Doll could still have shows and do her new job and play D&D.
Oh, because I really want to play.
And now I just have to talk to you and Brent about playing the game that hubby and I are working on.
Oh, guess what I did?
And then hopefully Cherry will join us on that one.
Eventually, yeah.
They would never stop. I don't know about that.
You don't know about that? Okay, fine.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
She said they would never start without her, and she said, I don't know about that.
Oh.
Too many conversations.
Friday D&D is canceled this week, though, because so you can get a good feel for Dollhouse. Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's sweet.
You didn't have to do that.
I gotta make sure I got all the media stuff together. I think I finished. Oh, I'm not quite finished. I need some stuff from Dolls.
I was excited for D&D.
God damn it.
I was gonna tell.
Just think of it this way. Think of it as prepping for your next D&D.
Yeah, but
so that everything goes smoothly.
Yeah, but
don't whine at me.
I don't want to tell everybody about the good news. How I started a new job.
And we're all freaking ecstatic.
And Hodges wanted to work overtime. Oh. So it works out. Why did I have an image of a chicken on Porky Pig going, look what I can do? Shut up! Look what I did. When Cherry said, guess what I did? Fuck off!
All right.
Just for that, I'm not showing Baphomet until later.
I saw him. He's cute. You suck, everyone, because of that. So thank you for that. I hope you
that
you
was okay.
It.
So I have a problem with crocheting ovals, and that was the first time I've ever actually been able to do it successfully. Because even on the pig, I didn't do it correctly. So I was watching American Horror Story last night.
So what happened?
Tell me. Nothing.
I was watching Apocalypse. Yes, I watched the new episode, but I'm not going to talk about that because everything I expected actually happened.
Yo, I hate you so much. You just told me everything. God damn it.
Really? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Every single thing.
Okay, so what happened then? What happened then?
They kill the kids, and they kill the husband, and they kill the wife?
No.
No.
Okay.
No. None of that. None of that.
She said what she thought was going to happen, not what Doll thought was going to happen.
What Doll thought. That's what I thought.
Doll
So
takes it no far.
Oh, no,
none of that happened. Anyway, I was watching Apocalypse, and I was fucking stuck on everybody's makeup. Because, you know, as one does.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you start doing this.
Oh, yeah, I started doing that. I started analyzing. I was like,
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I noticed
the funny thing is Sarah, what's her name? The one who plays the Supreme.
Patterson.
Her contour was so harsh.
I know. I said the same thing.
But like
why is your contour so harsh? I don't
Kathy Bates' eyebrows are fucking gold.
Yeah.
Everyone loved her eyebrows in that. God. I've actually seen articles about that.
And Polite said also, congratulations on the new job, Doll!
Thank you.
We're all very proud of her.
I don't feel as crappy. All right. So, where's the red?
No, I tried to watch. I was trying to watch the new episode way too early because I thought it came out after midnight, dummy me. And then it was like, no, it comes out at 2:00 your time, which is 3:00 your guys' time. Mm-hmm. So I had to watch, you know, the last couple episodes of Apocalypse while I was waiting.
Oh, well,
I'm finishing up Winona Earp right now. Everything's coming out at the same time.
Winona Earp's been out for weeks.
Yeah, I know, but I have been watching the other stuff trying to catch up because I binge.
So I'm a little bit of a cheater. What I do is I watch the first episode and then the last episode, and if they actually like catch my interest, I'll actually dive into the rest.
Oh no, I will not do that to myself. Do you read the last pages murder novels too?
No, I don't read murder novels.
Just saying.
I know. No, I don't. Like, I don't read the first chapter of a book and then the last chapter of a book and go back. No, I actually read through. Now, there are parts like with the J.R. Ward books when she's talking about the lessers or the bad guys. The first couple of books, they had so many chapters, I just started skipping through them because they basically have no storyline. They're basically just fillers.
That's kind of like the Lasher books by Anne Rice. What was it called? The first one called?
I have no idea. I didn't read anything outside of
it's about the witches. Series. And
yeah, I didn't read it.
The modern witches, Rowan and the guy, whatever, that whole tryst. I skipped those. They were boring. I just read the files.
No idea.
Which was funny too, because when she was interviewed, she said, "I don't really remember writing the files. It was like I was possessed." I'm like, "Oh, that's why I liked it."
Yeah.
Because I tried to read Lasher, and that was just forget it. Witching Hour.
I think I got to was it Marcus that was Lestat's maker?
Yeah.
I got to that book and I was done.
I only know about that because people talk about it. I read The Interview with the Vampire like years after it came out because I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually a fairly good book. And then I read the first chapter, the first paragraph, I think maybe 2 pages of Lestat.
Done.
And threw it across the room. I'm like, this is dumb. I'm done.
So I was a teenager when all of those came out, like the first 5 books, and I read all 5 of the first ones. And The Body Thief was a really good one. My favorite is Queen of the Damned. And I read Interview just because. Like it gave you the baseline. But
just so you know, the best vampire story is Lost Souls by Poppy Z. Bright. Go find it in your library. If your library doesn't have it, tell them to order it in.
Find me time to read and I will.
I know. Ooh, I found out that there's a glasses place here that will give me an eye exam for either $35, but they probably take my insurance. I am so
Well,
happy.
go get it done, lady.
Because the last time I did price checking, it was going to be around $100.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for bifocals, for the no line bifocals, which is what my mother cursed me.
I'm sorry.
The first time I went to go get my eyes checked, she goes, "Watch, you're going to come out. We've never needed glasses before, and now this time you're going to have bifocals."
Rude.
Sure enough. That's what happened to her, though, too. We have this impeccable sight, and then it's taken away. Like, immediately.
Trying very hard not to use bloodlust today.
¿Por qué?
Because I don't wanna.
Oh.
There's nothing really in fucking Jawbreaker that I want either.
Uh-oh. Get out Color Fusion.
It's right here.
There you go. That's what I use.
Give me 1 second, guys.
However, I haven't used Take Me Back to Brazil in a hot minute.
Oh, grab it. That might be inspiring.
Way to go, dummy! Wasabi jumped on Justin's pillows and then fell into the window and couldn't figure out why.
Sorry. It was funny.
It's okay. He's
That was
my
really funny.
klutz.
That really cracked. So I was watching. Okay. For those who know me, I've owned birds. I am not a bird fan. Chickens know that they are dinosaurs.
They
Okay?
do. They're
And
little
assholes
velociraptors.
about it. They're assholes. That's what a velociraptor looks like. Don't look at the movies. No, most dinosaurs probably had feathers, and they're probably cute looking, but they're evil.
They are.
And they're omnivores. People think chickens are herbivores. They are not.
They're
They're
little cannibals.
They will eat each other. They will eat eggs. They will eat snakes. They will eat rats. They will eat anything they can get in their little beaks. And I'll tell you, if you up their protein, they'll lay better too. Anyway.
Sweet.
So I'm not a bird person and mostly it's because birds stink.
They do.
It's this end period. It's the only reason I love ferrets. Ferrets is the goddess invention of the slinky. And they are just so much fun to play with, but they smell.
But they're very musky.
And even if you bathe them like every day, which you shouldn't.
No.
Okay, you shouldn't do that. But even if you did, they still smell. It's nothing about litter or anything. They have they have
a natural musk to them.
They're in the mink family. They have the oil. It's just part of their makeup. Well, birds' poop is high ammonia. So high that if you put chicken coop scraps, for lack of a better word, on a garden, the garden will burn. Period. So when you have them in your house, they stink. And it doesn't matter how much you clean the cage or how much you make sure that they have their dirt baths or their water baths or whatever. They stink. Ugh. And a lot of times they're not nice. They usually, a lot of times birds will pick a person, maybe two, and that's it. Those are their people, which is fine if that's the kind of pet you want. But I don't like pets that are at least stay in their own lane. Like if it attacks strangers, this isn't good unless I trained you to do that for whatever purpose. So anyway, so we've had birds as pets. The only bird that I really liked is I had a little barn owl because it broke its wing and we nursed it back and it wouldn't go back outside. It refused. It didn't even fly out. We took it out and it walked itself happy self and it was do 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 do. And I called him Mr. Wizard. Anyway. And owls don't really poop.
Owls don't poop. They throw everything up.
And it's like they're like hairballs, only dry. They're not like cat hairballs. It's really weird. Anyway, so if I ever did another bird again, it would be an owl. They're a completely different animal. Chicken manure is, it will dissolve. It will dissolve. It will dissolve anything. That stuff is toxic. Anyway, the point of my story is that I have had birds. I had a parakeet named Hank. I'm sorry, not a parakeet, a cockatiel named Hank. that a biology teacher kind of forced on me to take home. It was like one of those classroom pets. And every time I came into that goddamn classroom, the bird would come over, sit on my shoulder, and just cuddle me. And I did nothing to make this bird think that it should do it. It just decided that I was its person. And I didn't even talk to it. I'm like, just leave me alone.
You were Hank's person, and you just, regardless if you wanted to be or not.
No, yeah. And he was a little cannibal. He liked chicken and eggs. That was his favorite.
Chicken, oh.
Baked chicken and fried eggs.
Oh, wow.
So Justin's mom has an African parrot, and his name is Jasper.
African gray.
Oh, he's not gray. He's
I'll
green
be right
and
back.
Oh, no,
he's rainbow and blah blah blah. Regardless, Jasper.
Like a
macaw? Yeah, that's it.
Blue macaw.
But regardless, Jasper, I taught him how to say "fuck off" and what the.
Oh
fuck.
yeah, birds like that word.
Justin,
I had a crow. They're assholes.
Has fed Jasper chicken, and Jasper loves chicken.
Oh yeah, birds love cooked bird. Let me tell you, they're scavengers. Most birds are scavengers.
Yeah,
that's how they survive. So and my friends had a cockatoo named Caesar, and he taught the husband taught Caesar to say Caesar salad, and here kitty kitty kitty, which drove the cats nuts.
Well, this is the same one that I've told stories about, where when Justin and his mom and the teenager went to New York, he was barking like the dog, and the dog sat up on my shoulder like a parrot.
I can't remember where I was going with this. Oh, I remember now. So last night, somehow, you know how a lot of times you get stuck on TikTok watching stuff?
No.
That doesn't happen to me so much on TikTok anymore. Reels pulls me in a lot.
Every time I open Reels, it's Dean and Damon, and I'm like, I can't stick. I can't. I have to go find something else to do, or else this is all I'm gonna do.
They know how to hook me. I'm telling you. And we went through decorating cakes and doing makeup, and I don't even follow Goth Dad, and this is why. Because I know everything is going to be filled with Goth Dad if I follow him, because it already is.
Right.
I swear half his followers follow me.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But I love him. I would love to go to coffee with him. I think he and I could swap.
He would be a great conversationalist.
We need to get him on the show. Somebody go talk to Goth Dad. Tell him he needs to come on my show. I don't.
Not my turn.
Oh, I did last one.
When is Bonnie coming on? I forgot.
24th, the day before hubby's birthday.
Okay.
I think something like that. It's either his birthday or the day before his birthday.
My birthday.
I couldn't remember.
Oh, it's the 25th of this month. This Saturday, so you all know we're playing Cards Against Humanity. If you
I printed those out last night.
Good. So you can come play.
Some cardboard to stick them to now. And they're really funny because I was going page for page, because there's only like 9 pages of black cards and there's like 27 pages of white cards.
Yeah, that's about what it should be.
But it was the funniest shit. Like, what is Dean's favorite, or what is Dean's weapon of choice? And it was something fucking insane. Something about a gin orgy.
Yeah.
I was like, sounds like Dean. Honestly.
Correct. Birds do not urinate. But anyways, I was in Reels, and all of a sudden they started giving me birds. Like all different kinds. Peach head parrots, macaws, blue and red macaws. Right? All these different. This one bird was so cute. It was mad at its owner, and it's on the bed looking at her, and it picks up this toy. It's like a dog toy, but it picks it up and it shakes it at her, and she goes, "No, it is not time for that." And he looks at her, he shakes it at her, and he starts running in a circle, and he goes to he kind of feigns like he's fainting, and he just rolls off the bed. I laughed for like 2 hours. I could not breathe. I was laughing so hard.
So my favorite video of animals like that is when there's this person who is videotaping their Great Dane, and the Great Dane is passed out, right?
Yeah.
And it starts dreaming, and it starts
doing the running.
Hold on. It starts whimpering at first, and then it starts moving just a little bit, and then it starts just moving just a little bit more. Sorry. And then it starts sprinting while it's laying on its side.
I love it. Great Danes do that a lot, actually.
And then
Roo.
it literally got up and ran
Right into the wall, right?
Oh my god, it wakes
That's
up
a Great
like
Dane.
dirt.
My friends had a Great Dane named Daisy was her name, and she was black and white polka dots. She was really cute. She looked like she was, you know, crossbred with a Dalmatian, but it's just the way her markings came out. But yeah, she would do that a lot. She would wake up, she would get up and basically sleep run right into whatever she ran into first. I'm like, that dog's gonna break its legs.
Oh my god. Funniest thing I've ever seen. I laughed.
Put them in a crate for their own safety.
I laughed so hard. So freaking hard.
Jenny is doing hippie day at school tomorrow. Cool.
Cool.
I used to do those days. I was one of the few kids who would actually participate in that kind of spirit week.
I did that. That was me.
The one that went over really good during our spirit week was the 50s soda hop. They did a soda hop, is what they called it. And that one went over really well. Because that was just after Dirty Dancing, you know. Because I'm old. That movie was a scandal. I'm telling you. It came out when I was in 8th grade. And it was scandalous. So did Labyrinth.
That was a scandal. Labyrinth.
Oh, David Bowie's package. All the little church ladies were talking about David Bowie's package.
Why? I don't. Michael, you might have to either refresh the page or pop out and pop back in.
Yeah, because the other people are chat.
I have decided I'm designating myself the channel raccoon.
Hi, raccoon.
I think it's cute. You could blow it out a little bit though if you wanted to.
What? No, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Part of the signature.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna do all
It
reds.
covers up part of the bags, okay?
Work with what? I only work with what the gods have given
gave
me. Myrtle's like, I'm here. And every who down in Whoville was whooping and clapping. The Tommies were tommying. The knockers were clacking.
Guys, tell your friends about the channel because we're so close.
I keep putting stuff in the loot box thinking, well, if they don't make it, I could keep everything.
Just saying.
I mean, the makeup brush cleaner after you put the batteries in it is a really good dryer. I'm just saying.
So much fun stuff.
But the difference.
So Justin was so worried about that damn rabbit the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the rabbit? I said, it's in its box. So all I have to do is just dump everything in. He said, well, is it face down or face up? Because he can't breathe. I said, he's face up and he's laying on his back. He is fine.
He's okay, Justin.
Oh, Justin.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hey, Chrissy, how you doing?
And every time I make something, he's
Hi,
like,
Chrissy.
well, how much are you charging for that? Just take it out of the bank account. I'm like, you fucking dumbass. I'm not charging you. I'll just make it for you because now he wants a pig.
Of course he does.
Well,
No,
'cause
I've
he's
dated
not.
girls that are more excited.
You've dated girls that are more exciting. What? She froze, guys.
Again.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I said I've dated girls who are not as excited about stuffies as he is.
He's just excited because I made it.
Aww, which is even better.
Aw, that's cute.
You know, hubby bought me kissing bears our first Valentine's Day, and I did not know what to do with them. I was so confused. I was like, they're cute.
Like, what do I do with this?
He's so romantic and sweet and does all the, he watches
Mine
all
doesn't
the
know how to
romance
do all of
films.
that. So like when it comes down to presents, he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Just give me money. I'll buy it for myself."
Ugh.
And that's okay. That's perfectly okay because I
Hey.
understand. Like he
Hubby, well, now hubby and I are like, I found this, I want it. Do you think we can afford it? And we're like, yeah. Oh, and sometimes he goes, just push the button, woman.
There's
with the lock, shock, and barrel masks. I'm like, okay, I found them here and they're this much. I found them here and they're much, but I just found them at Target and there's a limited quantity. And if I get it together, it's less than buying one of them over here and free shipping if I pay $6 for these two things. He's like, I'm like, I don't know. And I'm hemming. He goes, just push the button.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just push the button.
I've had to do that to Vixie where I'm like, Vixie, you need to push the button. You'll push the button for everyone else, including me, but you won't push it for yourself, really.
It's rough. What? There was something I made hubby actually push the button for. It was a lot of money, though. I remember I was on the phone with Doll when it happened. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it was about the sound.
Oh, Soundstripe. That's right. I paid for music for the channel, so we have cool music in our openings.
Well, Justin has
They really are.
That all he has to do is point at something on Amazon and go, I want that. And if it's not overly expensive and we have the money and we're not going to tremendously bounce our account, I'm like, okay. And then I can't keep surprises. Like I'm horrible at surprises.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
And he hates them. So like when I got him his birthday present, he's like, I want that. And I'm like, okay. So I ordered it. And then he came home before his birthday and he was like, I said, oh, your package showed up. And he said, my package? I said, your birthday. And he said, well, what the fuck did you get me? You know I hate surprises. So I handed him the box. I was like, here you go. You wanted it. You got it.
You know, some friends of ours wanted to give me a birthday party quite a few years back. And they decided they were going to do a surprise party for me. And no one's ever been able to surprise me. The week before the surprise party, I knew something was up, but I didn't know what it was. But
everybody was acting off.
Yeah, I hate that.
And then one of my friends from down in Miami calls, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I can't make it to the birthday party next week." I said, "What birthday party next week?" And you hear hubby, "God damn it, is that Laura?"
So the last time
exactly who did it. And I said to him, I said, "I'm pretty impressed. You're the only one who wasn't acting weird. He held it together for."
And Brittany, we have the same rule. But okay, so the last time I actually threw a birthday party was for myself because I wouldn't let Justin do it. But that's because he was going to invite everybody I already knew anyway from here. So the last party that I threw, there were 11 people staying in my house. There were over 200 people at my house over the course of 2 days. And the amount of beer that we went through was insane. But we made all the beer. Now, mind you, I had to keep this from the guy that I was with at the time. And I was like, I got a hold of all of his friends. And I was like, do not say a fucking thing.
Oh, my God. I can hear Cherry right now.
And they were like, okay, no big deal, whatever.
Your life will be mine.
So, like, I had quit a job and I was trying to deep clean the house. And I was like, this is going to take me at least 2 weeks to get through the house. And he wasn't worried. We were financially stable. It was fine, whatever. And the week before the party, somebody got a hold of him and was like, hey, so what are we doing for your birthday? And it was the Dirty 30. And I was like, fuck. So he asked me, he said, what are we doing for my birthday? Do you want to go out of town? I was like, no, I don't want to go out of town. He says, but it's my birthday. I said, that's fine, but I don't want to go out of town. So if you want to miss the fucking party that I'm about to plan for you, you go ahead and you go out of town. And he and I still talk. We're still on good terms. Like we talk a couple of times a year. Usually it's right around the birthday times, whatever. Mm-hmm. And he got a hold of me this year because it was his 40th. No, it was last year because he's like 8 months younger than I am. And he said, "Can you come back and throw me a 40th birthday party?"
No.
I said, "No."
No.
Don't wanna. Try again tomorrow.
I can't do parties because I used to plan events and my
Right.
parties get out of hand and expensive.
Oh no, here's the thing,
So quick.
okay? So here's the thing. We had police officers that lived across the street and firefighters that lived across the street. Okay. So I walked over and I was like, "Hey guys, so this weekend," or when I was talking to him about it, I was like, "Here in a couple of weekends, we're having a blowout. Like there are going to be a huge amount of people coming in and out of the house. And I apologize for the noise. Please don't call your buddies." And I talked to them and they went and talked to the entire neighborhood. And they were like, "Look, end of the streets having a party. Y'all are more than welcome to show if you'd like. Do not call them in for noise ordinance." And we would have parties like, fuck, every other weekend at this point. And nobody. The cops didn't even come near the neighborhood that weekend. If somebody would have died, nobody would have known.
So here's hubby's secret.
You guys have a trick for keeping a secret. I forgot about it until just before I need it. Well, and here's the thing.
A friend of ours found out she was pregnant and she only told us. And she said, "Don't tell anyone." So it might have been a month later almost. Like she figured it out early and was asking me about it. About a month later, she, did the whole thing on Facebook. And he's like, "Oh, I'm so happy, blah, blah, blah." And I read it. And I'm like, "Oh, you did a good job." He said, "Good job doing what?" Is it pretending like you didn't already know? He goes, "Did I already know?" I don't remember. And I had to tell him like the whole conversation. He's like, "Oh, that's right. I forgot about that."
So I found out a couple weeks ago about something and I haven't said anything about it because I wanted my sister to be the one who revealed it because, I'm the bad guy in the whole situation anyway. My nephew is going to be a father. I'm going to be a great auntie. I got to see the first sonogram pictures the other day, and she already posted them on Facebook and whatnot.
Everybody knows now.
Right. Everybody already knows. But I'm super excited for him because this kid has more head on his shoulders than I know what to do with. He graduated as a junior in high school after going through a whole bunch of shit. And he's done a complete 180 and just completely turned his life around, and I couldn't be more proud of the kid, and I know he's going to be a great dad, and I'm fucking super proud of him. He's getting married in December, I believe, and she's due in April, I think. She's 11 and a half weeks at this point, I believe.
Right.
But they don't know what the baby is yet, apparently. But I'm excited.
My first one was like, he'd hear the sonogram, and he'd like give you the butt, and it was like, "Give me the butt." Like, "Come on, buddy." I'd like poke at him. I'm like, "Come on, buddy. I want to know, are you a girl or a boy?" So I need to know. And finally, after a little while, he did. His arms went out, his legs went out, spread. He goes, here I am.
That was my oldest. My youngest was not. My doctor wouldn't tell me what the baby was, and I found out because she wanted me to have an emergency ultrasound at 36 weeks.
Right.
No, it was either 32 or 36. Anyway,
Yeah.
Because she was afraid he wasn't going to turn because he was still very upright. And I was like, "Oh, he's still got a good amount of time. He'll turn, or the baby will turn." And the ultrasound tech was like, "Oh, he," and I was like, "Did you just?" He said, "Oh, you're Dr. So-and-so's patient. I'm not supposed to tell you."
Too late.
I was like, "You said he. This is a boy? Great. Now I can stop having fucking kids."
They kept saying when my due date was for my last one, and I kept telling them when it was, and they kept saying, no, you're not. And I said, if this baby is huge,
right,
you cannot tell me that I'm not about to have this baby like soon. So
right.
They sent me to go get an emergency ultrasound, and the lady, it's like, "I can't get anything." And I'm like, "Is everything okay?" And she goes, "Oh, it's fine. There's just so much of him. I'm not going to get it." And I said, "I keep telling you could see his fully formed foot trying to push its way out of me."
Yeah, that's how mine were. With both of mine, like you could physically see fingers pressing.
And feet with
and
toes.
feet.
Little toes.
Yes,
I would
and the
tickle his
little
feet.
toes. You could see where they would just point one finger.
I push him back in. I'm like, get back in there.
Well, and my
you can't come
youngest
out my belly
was,
button. It's a rule.
he was born 10 days before his due date, and he was still huge. He was almost 8 pounds. And my doctor looked at me and said, had you carried him the extra 10 days, he would have been a 10-pound baby. And I was like, thank God I had him now.
My brother was a 10-pound baby.
Well, okay.
Hubby's father was 16.
I'm not quite sure how big babies on my mom's side were, but my mama, my dad's mom, had big babies, and my dad was the littlest at 10 pounds. My middle uncle was 11 pounds, and my youngest uncle on my dad's side was 13 and a half pounds at birth. She gave birth to toddlers.
Yeah, and none of mine were round. You know, I'm round. None of my kids were round. They're long. They're all 2 feet
Mine
long.
were long and had big heads.
Pretty average heads, but they were long and big feet. All 3 of them got big feet.
I had a 13 and a half inch head and a 14 and a half inch head come out of me.
Oh, yeah.
When you were pregnant with your son, you flipped off the doctor because she kept poking him.
I know.
They have, if I could find it, I have an ultrasound picture of, it's very rare to find as a child smiling in utero. And
Yeah.
I had an ultrasound picture of my son smiling in utero.
That's awesome.
They are some big, them's are some big headed
Those are
babies.
some big babies.
I called them my Tonka headed babies.
All of my, all of the babies on my mom's side averaged between 7 and 8. I was 7 pounds 11 ounces when I was born.
Well, okay,
and everyone
so,
kept saying how big that was.
right.
I kept thinking, when I see babies nowadays, they're chunky monkeys. They have like little rolls on the backs of their legs and stuff. And people told me I had a fat baby, and I'm like, where?
So I'm pretty sure. Nope. Well, and they didn't know what gestational diabetes was back in the 50s when my grandmother was pregnant with my family. So I'm pretty sure she had gestational diabetes for every pregnancy.
And that will add weight to the baby.
Because she's like, excuse my language, was 4'8" and never weighed anything more than 89 pounds. And she had huge babies.
Yeah. Well, with my mom is 4'2" 1/3. No, or 5'2" 1/4. No, she's not. She's 5 foot on a good hair day.
It depends on what shoes I'm wearing. Typically, so I've started shrinking in the last 15 years. I was 5'4" at my tallest.
Those are big twins.
Wow. Those are big twins.
Those are like big twins. Your last month must have been hell. I'm so sorry. I would have been like, I'm done.
The last
time, take them. I'm done.
The last time I actually measured myself, because Justin never believed me, I was about 5'1.5", and then I put shoes on, and he's like, "Oh, you're 5'2". So that's just what we tell people, is I'm 5'2". It depends on the shoes that I'm wearing.
Yeah. So my mom, she's this little bit of a thing, and when she was pregnant with my brother, he decided that he wasn't going to be born. He had his hands firmly planted on her hip bone, and his feet literally wrapped in her lower rib cage.
Not going anywhere.
So mad. And about ripped her in two. So she had to have an emergency. Now, we weren't allowed. Okay, so I come from a very, how do I put this?
Bluntly.
We have ideas of how the universe works in my family, and we're very, very protective of making sure that everyone in our family follows these things. And one of the things was I had to go to my grandmother's house during this process, and I was 3.5 years old ish, and we were not allowed to speak of the mom or the baby until notified, because that was bad luck.
Yeah.
So you didn't talk about them at all. That was the first time I had to do that, and it was the weirdest thing. But then I was used to it after that, Oh, we're not, because that was a clue. It was like, oh, we're not talking about them. Okay. It's serious. It's something serious.
I will be right back. My bladder's screaming.
Okay, you go pee.
Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. I hope it works out for you.
Polite didn't mean to yell. It was an accident. Myrtle, that's what I told my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law had twins. Her first set of kids were twins. And then she went and had 2 more kids. I told her, I said, don't you know that having twins is nature's way of saying you're done? You're crazy, lady. And what happened is anytime one of her kids started to get old enough to not be baby anymore, she'd hold a baby and decide that they needed another one. Oh, yeah. Well, 6 pounds, 3 ounces, 18 inches. That's about average, actually, Chrissy. That's about an average weight for an American baby. About average size.
What are we on about?
Chrissy said she had a small baby at 6 pounds, 3 ounces, and 18 inches. And actually, that's very American standard.
Yes. So, who wants to see him? Who wants to see him?
Wasabi!
Not wasabi.
No. Not wasabi. Not wasabi. What are we seeing?
Baphomet.
Yes.
Yes. I love him.
Oh, he's so cool. I love it. I love how you have a
Now,
pee on
granted,
him.
his sigil, because this is a custom order, his sigil and his nose are a little. Now, when I put them on, they weren't. Like, this was actually, I sewed it on. I have a problem with sewing. Anyway.
It's okay. You did good. The rune.
And look, he's got a little tail.
He looks cute.
Did you mean to, is that the Loki rune on his belly?
No, that's Thor.
That's the Thor one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Now, you got to really
The character
stuff
is called a
this
Thork.
It's a Thork.
a Thork. His neck's a little wobbly, and I stuffed the shit out of it, but it's because his horns are so heavy, and these horns are bitch to make.
I was just gonna say, could I put an order just for the horns? Because I want some of them on the headband.
Yeah.
I like them.
Ducky! God damn it. You can't have Baphomet.
That's not for you, Ducky.
I can't see him because it's dark over there. You need one?
Yeah, it's really close to one, Joe. But when she got it closer, I realized it was different.
You didn't get a lot of experience watching kids grow up, and now my best friend has 2 little boys. I was there for both of their births, and it's so wild that they're so big now. I'm not taking order. I'm in the middle of an order right now, guys. As soon as I get that one done, I will start taking orders for whatever. You got to give me till at least Monday, because I've had multiple people contact me, and I'm like, I can only do 1 order at a time, guys. And that guy took me like almost 2 days to make. So if I need to start a list, I will.
Here's me going, that would take me 2 weeks nowadays. I'm not as fast as I used to be.
Well, that's because I was doing it between filming as well.
Yeah.
Like, if I sat down, it would probably take me a good half a day just to make him, but give me a full day because I need to take breaks and blah, 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 blah. He's a little bit
I just can't
more
do the repetitive motion for longer than an hour a day.
Right.
That's my problem.
Right.
Because my wrist would lock. Just completely lock. And then my thumbs do this and lock.
Yeah.
Now too.
I consistently, you'll see me while I'm crocheting, is pop my thumbs.
I push on the sweet. This is the
I do
part
it right
that tastes
here.
the best right here, just so you know.
I haven't done it like that before. Mine has to pop from the outside.
Well, I'm not popping it. I'm putting pressure right here.
Oh.
Just put as much pressure as I can, and then the tendon will loosen up.
Yeah.
So it's not pulling.
Brittany, I've got 3 people right now that want the bath mat, including you. I've got a couple of people who want the pig. As soon as if you
She
want to put
says
it in order, I will
she'll
write
be
it down.
patient.
And I understand that.
We're gonna have to start a calendar for you, honey.
Seriously, guys.
I'm not kidding.
Because the funny thing is like I'll
I'm the
go
list
like
girl.
a month or 2 without an order, and then all of a sudden I make something, and everybody's like, I want that.
Yeah, that's
Now,
normal. That's very normal.
And another thing is it doesn't have to be in those colors because they are customizable. So
Okay, I'll be patient. You're such a good girl. La
But he
la
is a
la
little
la
cutie.
la la la
And
la.
I've been telling him
I'm
since I
almost done,
started
you
he was gonna be
guys.
cute. See, you did more of a realistic Chucky where I did the cleaned up version.
Yeah.
And I like yours. Because
But,
it gives it don't take this the wrong way. It's the gritty version that I like better, and you're doing the grittier version. Whereas mine was more clean and precise. Because it was the first time I did it, and
she was worried.
and I was paranoid.
You also kind of blamed it.
A little bit, yeah.
It's kind of a duel.
Where's Sushi? I missed the kitty.
He's
I
mad at
was
me.
hungry. No, I'm
Where's-
kidding.
He
Sabi.
Dobby was in here earlier. Him spelled
Actually, I
with
had
the
ramen
pillows
today.
in the.
Should I keep my lips just regular? Oh no.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what to do then.
Do you have a nude liner? Like a nude liner? Or a khaki?
Sushi is having issues because no matter what we do with him, these fleas
Or a
will not
darker
leave him be.
foundation?
And every time he comes near me, I'm like trying to get at him with this flea foam that I have, and he hates me right now. So he's trying to stay away from me.
Ooh, this would work. This could work.
And I understand
Yeah,
why.
that looks like a good color.
That's also why he's not allowed in the bedroom for very long, because as soon as he's done, I'm like spraying shit and fucking using a lint roller to like roll up everything.
I'm going to be taking a
Call
break
it
from
thorn,
eyelashes
yep.
this week.
Thorkel.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh, I like it. Well, I'm thinking it's giving you more of the plastic look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those? Did I send you those?
No.
Oh, did I send you lip liners?
No.
I don't remember putting them in the box now. What did I do with them? I have a whole bunch I was going to send you because I didn't like them. I thought you could try them and see if you liked them. If not, you could throw them away. Just so y'all know, Doll and I were playing Don't Starve Together earlier. So we've already started the realm. And hopefully we can still be playing on it tonight.
Okay, well that's not bad. All right, that's not bad.
I like it.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, you do know. With that name, you know he's from Iceland.
Or a Norwegian country at least.
All right, where's the thing? I'm gonna have to.
To the right. Such a smart ass. Oh, did you see my video yesterday, Cherry? Call me
Which one?
Hecate.
No,
Call
but I
me
went
in-
through on your personal YouTube and I watched every single video all the way through and I liked them all.
Thank you.
You're
No,
welcome.
on my TikTok, I had
Did you
call
send
me
it to
what
me?
you want, call me what you need, call me in the moonlight, call me Hecate.
No, I didn't see that. You need to send it to me.
Yeah, it's great sound. I stumbled across the sound like a couple days ago and I did it yesterday. It's like, this is a great sound. It's a parody of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So
The Nas song.
yeah.
looks amazeballs.
Those
doll.
witchy bitchy vibes.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
Are you going black?
Well, I gotta align it.
Oh, Vixie, I have the new crown for your OC. You have to show it. He has to. Brittany has to show you. She does. I'm sorry. You already showed me. Yes, you did. If you put gloss in the middle, it'll help with the shiny plastic. Look,
Oh,
doll
cool.
nose.
Post it. Post
I know,
it
I'm
in,
not putting anything on
post
there.
it in
now.
the
Hey, Cece.
chatterbox.
I'm just trying to align this right now.
Hey, Cece, how you doing?
Hey, Cece.
I saw you come in at the very last moment. I was already pushing buttons, so I couldn't say hello. I'm sorry about last night, but I did see you. I have to say, you guys, I've been watching the analytics for our shows, and you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being so loyal. I've never had such a loyal audience. It's amazing. You all are just amazing. It's
I have the perfect
awesome.
coffee cup for that. Says you're awesome. Keep that shit up.
Thank you, Myrtle. I'll let you know. Well, Coffee House is open. I'll be posting the link in, and that's Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. I'll be posting the link in the Discord server so anyone can come sit on those
You
tables.
fucking daywalkers with your goddamn daywalking schedule.
Well, it's just twice a week.
I know. And those are usually the days I either don't sleep or I'm up early anyway.
Yeah. Poor Mel. But I was sleeping in one day a week.
I don't even sleep in on Tuesdays anymore. I'm up by 1:30 in the afternoon.
I know. We're terrible.
It's okay. That doesn't mean I go to bed at the time I should, but you know.
Polite, if you're still here, are you going to play tonight? Because you should.
I'm still butthurt over that.
I know. I'm a little
butthurt
upset
for a while
myself.
about that.
Somebody get Cherry a computer.
I need a putter! I was just thinking about going and just buying a Chromebook to see if it would work.
Aw. Okay. A
I don't know
Chromebook
how
would
long that's
work.
going to take, but
A Chromebook should work.
Dark.
you're packing? What are you packing? Why are you packing? Are you moving? We need to, these are the things that we need to know.
Polite? What's going on?
Now, here's the funny thing. Going back to the computer thing, by the time I actually get around to buying one, you're probably going to be done with Don't Starve.
Oh, I don't think so. This has become an addiction.
Yeah.
We're talking like tax time, guys.
Like, I actually watched, okay, you know I'm invested because I actually watched a how-to YouTube video today.
Oh, yeah, she did.
I
was
never
witness
do that
to
with
this.
games. You know I'm invested if I
Oh
take
my
time
God.
to do that. I'm like, this son of a bitch has killed me like
Oh, you're going to
6
the mountains now.
times, and I
love going
can't
to the
kill
mountains.
it.
I miss living in mountains. I used to live in this itty bitty little town up in the mountains, and it was so beautiful.
I really love living in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I was in the peaks of the Appalachian Mountains. There were
Appalachian.
rock slides. They said the Appalachian where I lived.
Well, they say it wrong.
asked.
It's Appalachian.
But I also lived in a city that was basically, there was 3 colleges, like state colleges. There was a synagogue on every corner. There was a synagogue, a Catholic church, a bar, and a little convenience store.
Yep.
Like on every single block. I don't know
you're
why
talking
we
about
needed so
in the
many
actual
synagogues
town.
and Catholic churches, but dang.
You're talking about in the actual town where my ex's mom lived was up in the hills, and it was beautiful up there, like past the dairy farms that were in the mountains.
Oh yeah, in the mountains.
They have dairy farms in Pennsylvania.
And there's not just dairy farms. There's zebra farms.
Yep.
Ostrich, emu. It's crazy up there.
But let me tell you, the best wild grown raspberries I have ever had have been in that mountain or in those
Any
mountains.
of the produce you get fresh in there is good. It's just good. They have good water too.
No, not since they started fracking up there. They don't.
Well, I haven't
You
been up
can
there
light that shit on fire.
You guys ruined it. It was so beautiful when I lived there.
Yeah, because like when I was up there, it was
like 22. Jesus, it's been 23 years since I lived there.
It was the mid 2000s. It was like 2010 or 2011 that I went up there, and you could still drink the water up there because it was mountain water. But about a year or two after that, they started fracking really hard up there, and it fucked up the water system.
So 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Yeah, I lived there in 98.
Western PA is the most beautiful place. The mountains are beautiful. I've never been to the Virginias.
Here's a funny story for y'all. The first time, beautiful lady, look at you.
I love it.
You're crazy creepy. I love it. The first time that I ever take a trip in a car I was about 12 years old with my mom and my little brother, and we drove all the way from Traverse City, Michigan to Florida, the middle of Florida, basically just outside Orlando. And we did it in just 2 days, I think. First thing my uncle says to me when we get down in Florida is, "How did you like the mountains?" So, what mountains? If you've ever been to Michigan, we call them hills in Michigan. Now, Rockies are different. Rockies are what we would consider mountains. So
where I lived in southern New Mexico was the tail end of the Rockies.
Right.
And then they went in the farther north you got, the bigger the mountains got.
Yeah.
Now, the biggest mountains I've ever seen have been in California.
Oh, yeah.
But I lived in a mountain community for most of my life. Like, we were in a basin, which means we were in the bowl of the mountains, and we had mountains 360 degrees.
That's what Wilkes-Barre's like in Pennsylvania.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember people always like freaking out when they would have to come down the mountain because they didn't know how to drive them, so they would consistently burn up their brakes because they were constantly riding. And I'm like, no, you just downshift your car. Well, it's an automatic. You can still downshift your car.
You can still downshift an automatic, people. Jeez. There's extra numbers on there. Just look.
And if it's a standard, you just throw it into a lower gear.
Or throw it in a neutral and coast.
Nah, not at any, like our smallest grade was a 6% grade. So no, you don't do that.
Don't listen to me. There's a disclaimer in below. Don't listen to me. I'll get you killed. I have always been a thrill seeker. Do not do what I do or did.
Do what I say, not what I do.
I never got caught doing either. That's bad. That's very bad. That's very, very bad. My brother lived in Washington State.
That's called a basin, Brittany.
Yeah, that's a basin. And he lived. It was midway between. He literally, depending on which direction he drove from his house, it was a different season. If he drove this way, he would be on the sandy beaches of California, and it was warm and nice. He drove this way, and it was like green pine tree woods and fall-like, and he drove up the mountains to find the snow, and you could do that in 24-hour period.
So where I was, you could literally, it didn't hardly snow. We never got more than an inch unless it was like a blizzard where we got, I
don't like roller coasters. They do not give me the illusion of control. I don't actually need control. I need the illusion of control.
But when it came down to winter, if you wanted to go sledding, you went up the mountain. And up the mountain, they had all of the seasons. Down in the basin, we had almost none of the seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So we would drive up the mountains during fall. We wouldn't it was very rare that we would go up during winter because there was so much ice. Now, granted, the road crews were always on it. But anyway, like to see leaves changing, you would drive up the mountain and it was beautiful. And the funny thing is as much as I hate heights, switchback mountain roads are like my favorite thing in the world. Don't ask me why. But I love switchbacks. until I love it.
Nice.
Until it's icy. Then I don't like switchbacks anymore.
Yeah. I like good country driving, except in Florida. Because then you get what happened to us a few years back. You get stuck in Sugar Stand out of nowhere, and your car is totaled. It's terrible.
Damn Google alternate route.
That's right. Damn you, Google alternate routes got my car broken. Almost killed me and my kids.
Hold on.
You guys, I almost forgot them today. That's the flowers.
That's the flowers. She hasn't used the flowers yet, has she?
No, I've used the flowers.
Have you? I don't remember.
Yeah, I used them like once or twice.
I did the one time I did a cut in both eyebrows, and I put the flowers right in the middle of the cut. It was cute.
Sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
Don't be sorry. If I actually turn my notifications on,
No,
that's all you guys would hear throughout
I'm on Do Not
broadcast.
Disturb when we're filming.
Well,
I'm on silent.
A little.
Yeah. Oh, I know why you're not. I'm just saying. If I didn't, it would be annoying. Totoro, totoro. We'd probably get kicked out too. Like, we'd get like restricted.
Well, okay, so my phone every fucking 10 seconds would scream, "Son of a bitch!"
That's fine. That's Dean.
It is Dean.
Hi, Dean.
No, that's Dean. I know it.
Hi, sexy.
I'm not a Dean
Or
girl
then
at
one of my
all.
notifications is,
Oh, I am.
stop it, stop it, stop it. Don't grow. Which is from Ponyo. Or, I'm
Liam
a very
Neeson going,
powerful
stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, don't.
Don't change. That's right. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Don't change. And that one makes me jump. I don't know why. Liam Neeson, I guess. And then the other one is, I'm a very powerful fire demon. Blah, 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 blah. I just like saying that every now and then.
It's the blah, 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 blah part.
It is, though. And that's Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal voices Calcifer in the American dub version.
Justin and I have this thing about making random noises at each other, so you'll all, like, if you're ever around, you'll hear blah, blah, blah,
Oh,
or
in the car today, my girl child looked at me and went. So I put my finger over her mouth and did the whoop whoop noise, and I went. And I made it go up and down. She went. So
I
we
used to
tried
do
it
that to
again.
mine when they were little, because especially when they were crying, they'd say,
That's when we started it with her. But if she cries and does that, she bites now. That she has teeth.
Well,
and it's not fun. So don't put your fingers.
that's
near
why
her
you
when
don't
she's
put your
upset.
finger wholeheartedly in their mouth. You just do it right to their
Oh
lip
no,
line.
she'll grab your hand and chomp.
Oh.
She gets evil. She's me. I swear, she's just a little me. Don't be messing with her when she's pissed off, because she'll eat you.
Just give her a Milky Way and leave her be.
Dude.
So she came
Yeah.
home from the doctor's today. It was so funny. She goes, Gemma's, your pajamas are in the dryer. You're going to have to wait. Gemma's, we're not going to fight about this. Gemma's.
Have her walk over to the dryer, open it up, and see that they're still damp. And if they're not, she can take them out.
She will take them out if I show them to her and try putting them on. She doesn't care.
Well,
Don't
then
be
she
sure.
can be the one to walk around in wet jammies.
No, because it's smelly, and that would be bad. Plus, she's having her period, so it'd be double bad.
I love it. It's the
Oh,
realistic version.
good job. Are
I
you
really
ready?
do like it.
Train's early today. Can you guys hear the train?
No,
All of a
mine's
sudden, the
not on
whistle went
time.
off, and I'm like, "You're like."
I was listening to my
2 hours
neighbor's
early.
mow for most of the show, so you know.
I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
So last
okay?
night, Mel had the pressure washers out until after 10 o'clock. I hope she called the police on them. Hubby even says that is really cool, though.
Thanks.
He doesn't usually go for the horror looks, so that's a big
I
compliment.
tried doing like a
Hey guys, last night I was when we were filming, I was talking about how I needed y'all to go to the comment section on Cherry Rants and give me something to rant about because eventually I'm going to run out of ideas.
I can give you a list.
I was going to say some of us are probably making lists for you.
And that's perfect. I appreciate that. And you can ask Vixie, like I literally printed everything out an hour before the show just so I had black and white for proof.
I don't think I have any stripes.
You paint them on if you really want to.
Or
If
you
not,
can
just wear red. Aren't you wearing red right now?
Okay, or
Oh,
just
school
throw
would-
on a random shirt and put overalls on. Nobody's going to care about the undershirt, honestly.
Do you have a pair of overalls? I have 2. You need a
I
pair
have
of overalls.
5, and I wear like 3 of them.
I outgrew mine. I really.
You know
need
what?
new ones.
I think I may just put a red shirt on and put on my black dress overall that I have.
There
That'll
you go.
work.
That'll
And
be
then
cute.
put on put on my red
Long red.
poison ivy wig.
That'll be cool. I like it.
Oh, I just had an idea. We got
Are
Chucky
you
over
going to
here.
show us? Are you going to surprise
Wait.
us?
We got Chucky over here, right?
Right?
Don't mind my thumb. Now I just need Tiffany to show up. And I could be the middle. And I could
You
be
could
Jennifer.
be the daughter. Our daughter.
Daddy was a youngin'. Don't mind him.
As flat as a Ken doll.
It's okay.
You're no prize either. That's the only line I remember from the movie. All right, everybody. The 3 of us will be back tonight at 8 o'clock for Homespun Magic. Come on and talk crafty to us.
Talk crafty to it. We like it.
We like it. So, and we'll probably give you an update on our personal projects. We have nothing assigned for today.
I'm working on a
I
gnome.
have a personal project that I'm actually working on for Dollhouse, a pattern in particular for those of you that want to begin learning how to knit.
And I am working on a pair of gauntlets. I tried 3 different ways and I didn't like any of them. So I'm starting a new one. I'm trying to do dragon scale crochet.
Oh,
It is hard because it's not turning out right. I can do the flowers. You all seen the flowers. I do them all the time.
Your
This is
dragon scale
different.
sucks.
This is a little different, and I think I have to modify it to make it lay the way I want it to. But I will figure it out, people. Don't you worry. I think I just figured out how I'm going to do it.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Just standing here like, oh, I figured it out just now.
I did. I need to
I
add
love
a
when
stitch.
epiphanies hit.
I have to add a stitch, and I know where, too. Right in the middle. Anyway, now I know what I'm going to do. How I'm going to do it.
Sweet.
Sweet home Alabama.
You guys listen. I'm just putting detail. I could put in details on this for hours, and you know that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's why we're going.
I
I'm
could.
done. I know you could. We both have. I think my longest has been 6 hours, maybe 8.
I just could put detail after detail onto this thing if I really wanted to.
And she'll do one video and some pictures, and then be like, "I'm done."
And I'm done.
I'm
Everyone's like, "Dude,
All
you put in so much work," and I'm like, "Dude, no."
done.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
but the amount of
Too many
work
hours.
made me tired, so now I
Yeah,
only
no,
want to
I
do
don't
the
want to do it
minimal.
no more.
I don't want to do it no more.
I want to shower. That's all I want. Go away.
Yeah.
All right. So we will all see you tonight. We love your faces.
Mhm.
Have a magical day. And then remember,
Mhm.
tonight after the show, we're going to go over on Twitch and play some Don't Starve together. Okay? I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
Somebody
love
buy
you.
Cherry a computer so she doesn't pout.
I like it better now.
Doll, you look excellent.
Look
No,
amazing.
I didn't before though. Now I look better. I looked so much.
You look
worse.
stretched now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what you were looking for, to stretch that skin, to make it look like it's stapled together, and it does. It looks good. All right, say goodbye to all the nice people.
Goodbye,
Bye, nice
Bye, nice
people.
I mean, nice people. I'm sorry. I love you.